So hi, we are live from the backstage of PyData Paris 2025. I'm with Auguste and Ivan. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
So maybe could you start by introducing yourself a bit?
Yeah, I can start. Yeah, so I'm August. I'm a software engineer at Probable. I work on Probable's product, which is Score. Well, there's two parts, which is Score the library and then Score the product, Score Hub. I've been working there for about a year and a half, which is like 6 months after the actual creation of Probable. Before this, I was doing a master's in data science, and I also founded a startup on the subject of digital sobriety. So making sure that companies repair machines rather than buy stuff every time. But yeah, now I work on Score, which is part open source, part not open source, and having a good time while doing it.
All right. So I'm Ivan. I'm part of Probo as part of the European Summer of Code program, which is an open source initiative to get people into open source. And I work on ScoreLib, the open source side of Probo's product. Before that, I come from accounting, like a business field. So everything I've learned is from open source, free materials online. So yeah, that's my background, and I've been enjoying working in Provo for about 3 months now.
Nice, congrats. So to put a bit of context, probably was built, if I'm correct, on top of the scikit-learn ecosystem to create a company on top of it. How is it to work for a company that is producing a lot of open source? Because in a way you get exposed when you build and ship messy code within a company. Your coworker can git blame you, but not the entire ecosystem. Is it something you can feel working at Probable?
I'm at Probable because of this open source culture.
Okay.
I want software to be developed in the open. I think it's something really wonderful that this industry is doing, and I think that we would benefit a lot from other industries also being more open in this way. It's definitely a bit weird to get accustomed to everyone being able to see your code, but as a professional software engineer, there is nothing I can think that could be better for to be able to show off my work day after day after day. I
Yeah.
think this is quite powerful. I don't know what your feeling is about this.
Well, actually, Score was the first time I contributed to open source, and part of the interview process was to submit a PR. So that was the first time I felt kind of weird, someone else being able to judge my code, and it's not only one person, the interviewer, like anyone can see. But otherwise, I think before Score, I really didn't have an opinion about open source, and actually, the idea of these days LLMs really opened my eyes that I prefer much more open source LLMs compared to closed source, and now I'm buying more and more into the idea of we should make things free and then have paid things that maintain those.
Yeah, and often it can be easier to build standard or have a broad adoption when you are building open source stuff, which is really interesting, even because you are a bit of a freshman in the open source ecosystem. And question we can have a lot is how do you get into this? And sometimes the downside can be the burden of having a lot of open PR and requests. Do you feel this already?
The pressure for PRs or
Yeah.
uh well, I think just getting into open source, like when it came to Score, I didn't really have a second thought. I just because I actually was following Score since its very first release, so I was very familiar with the product. And when I was making my first PR, I didn't have much pressure uh, in terms of I'm kind of stepping into this open source world, so it was overall very nice. So I guess the idea of knowing the product and then submitting a PR will definitely help you get into open source.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you, Auguste? Because you've been almost at the creation of
Yeah.
Probable.
Yeah, so I was going to mention that it's definitely an interesting. Well, there's a big dilemma in working in open source. I have well, it's incredibly fortunate to be able to do this while being paid.
Yeah.
There's an incredible community of people that are working day and night to make open source software work, and most of them, the super majority of them, do it for free. And this is something that like cannot be understated. There needs to be more people that are paid to do open source, and this is something that I'm really glad Probable allows me to do.
Okay, perfect. And maybe as an opening, do you have anything you want to share, either about your professional journey, your secret hidden passion, or something you want to put into the light?
Oh, I want to plug in the Provo YouTube channel because
Okay.
I mean it's free, so it's not really an advertisement, but it really helped me because I didn't go to university to study machine learning, but
Okay.
the YouTube channel had really nice explanations and videos, and yeah, I think that's one of the reasons that I'm here today. That's how I came to know Provo, because of the YouTube channel that then brought me into Score, and now as an open source developer.
Yeah, personally, I'm here on behalf of Probable, so I kind of have to mention Probable's product, which is what I'm working on, which is Score, SKORE, which is an open source library that allows you to reduce boilerplate when using scikit-learn models, among other things. And then there's a collaboration platform that we're working on that is called Score Hub, so SKORE-hub. And then that allows you to share data science artifacts with people in your team, and hopefully also in the future make presentations for other stakeholders and maybe business people who don't know much about actual data science but who care about business metrics. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff coming along, which we'll be presenting next year at the next interview, maybe.
We hope so. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, Probable, for helping this event to take place in the first end, and enjoy the rest of PyData. Catch you there.
Thank you.
Thanks.